welcome to video 6 of my Ultimate Ironman Progression series, Phase 1, the collection log. While I was editing the last video, I did some AFK mining, just mining some iron, got up to 38, and got ourselves an uncut diamond, which I think I'll hold on to for reasons you'll see later. But right now you can see that I'm prepped for a certain quest, a certain overpowered starter quest with no requirements. I decided I should do the waterfall quest just to get my strength up before I do priest and peril quest, because the dog kind of boss, guardian dog that you have to fight in that quest, you're not able to use magic on, so it would be nice to be able to hit something on it with the sword that we buy in Varrock or something. So that's the plan at the moment. Really our goal right now for this video is to just kind of prep for a kind of questing extravaganza. So we're going to get some starter quests done in order to be able to get into Mauritania, to then train our agility to get full graceful, which will help us keep our weight down and restore our run energy quicker while doing all of our quests. So that's the main goal, is getting into Canifis to be able to grind out that agility. Here we are at Galerial's tomb. The method I'm going to use for this, I can't really take anything in there besides the pebble, I believe, so I'm just going to take all the stuff off that I have, and I'll probably have to delete my chronicle. We'll be able to get that back later. So we'll destroy this, and pretty much everything else except for the food is going to get dropped on the ground here, and I'm just going to hope that I can complete the tomb before everything despawns. I should have enough time, but it's still a little bit risky, I guess. I'm not risking too much, but some guy could come along after a minute and grab my stuff. But so yeah, we'll just drop everything here very quickly, all at once, and we will head into the tomb. Try not to get one-bopped. I don't think we can get one-bopped, actually. We're 30 hit points, so let's go ahead and drop all this stuff. Cool. Pebble on tomb. We'll just kind of fly through this. Run is on, so that's good. Be kind. Cool. We're chilling. Open. Got it. And we'll search the tomb. Got the urn. Heal up. Get the fuck out. Yeah, it was quick. That was less than a minute for sure. And we just spam click all of our shit on the ground. And we're chilling. At the end of the waterfall quest, got our urn ready to use in the chalice. Make sure you use it on the chalice. Don't be a clown and take the treasure right away. You'll get flushed out of here. So use the urn on the chalice. And there we go. Quest complete. One quest point, 13,750 strength and attack experience. 2 diamonds, 2 gold bars, and 40 mithril seeds. 51 quest points total. Getting up there. Yeah. On to 30 strength. Hell yeah. From 1 to 30 strength. And I forget what attack level we were, mid-30s I think, but now we're level 40, so we can, without ever training any melee stats, we can now wield rune equipment. So, nice, cool. That'll be good for killing the dog in the next quest, Priest in Peril. Alright, we're here doing Priest in Peril. We're at the part where we need to go down and murder the dog. We went ahead and bought ourselves an adamant shank from the weapon store in Varrock, and we're going to use our newly acquired attack and strength levels to beat this dog down. So open up, down. Yeah, I think we're ready. We got some food. We got prayer. Let's get him. Right off the bat, we're hitting a 4. Nice. What level is this guy? Level 30. Okay. Yeah, we got this easy. Yeah, we're level 32 now from those. Oh yeah, it's putting in work. We got this easy. Sorry you have to die, dog, but for the sake of progression. Max is a 5 so far. Go ahead and heal up here. Another 5. One more good hit. Come on. And dog down. Cool. Now we'll go get yelled at by King Rolled. Alright, there's Priest in Peril done. 1 quest point. Access to Mauritania. 1,406 prayer experience and a Wolfbane dagger. 52 quest points total. And we should get a prayer level. Let's see. Yeah, several. We got from 14 to 18. So that's nice. Any combat levels? We're 32, almost 33. And this means we can go through this holy barrier. Wait, why? Why do you want me to stop, buddy? You must need to give me some kind of tutorial. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for the warning. Alright, now we can go through the barrier. And this will be our home for a little bit. We have quite a bit of agility to do in order to finish up our graceful set. The only piece that we have is the cape. So we will be here until we have the full set. It'll most likely get us into the upper 50s of agility. It's going to be nice and AFK, nice chill grind. It's a pretty simple course. I don't mind it at all. And more than likely going to be have a nice chill AFK weekend. It's Friday right now. Maybe I'll play some group Ironman with my group. Maybe some Destiny with my brothers. We'll see. But yeah, this is it. This is where we're at. Just got 50 agility. Marks are looking good. Almost halfway to what we need. We need a total of 220. We already have the cape. Normally, for a full set, you need 260. So, not too bad. We should, at this rate, we should get quite a few more levels. I'm guessing we'll end at around 56, 57 agility. So yeah, we'll keep pressing on with that. We are collecting all of our random event items as we go. We'll be able to store those in the house once we head back there. Decided to take a break from agility and do Ghost Ahoy while I was in the area. 2 quest points, 2,400 prayer experience, an ectophile, and free Port Vesmatis entry. Total of 54 quest points, and just ease of access to come back here with the ectophile. Alright, there we go. Agility grind at Canifis is done. We got 220 marks. You need 260 for the complete set. We already have the cape stored in our house, so all we have to do is head to Berthorpe and talk to Grace and get our full outfit. Okay, we're here at Grace. We're going to check our rooftop agility section here just to make sure. Yep, the cape is the only one that we have. So we will go ahead and trade Grace here and get the rest of our set. So we need the hood, the body, the legs, the gloves, and finally the boots. And we'll get a bunch of pop-ups, but yeah, that's it. Just got to go to my house, get the cape out, and then we'll throw the full set on. Okay, so I'm going back and talking over these last 3 clips. It's just a few quests that I did with my girlfriend. The first one being Jungle Potion, 1 quest point, 775 herb lore experience. The next one is going to be the dig site, where we get a good chunk of mining and herb lore experience as well. And it also gives us the Fruit Blast, which, if you don't know, that's the whole reason I did this, was as a prerequisite to Recipe for Disaster, so that we'll be able to start that and get that going. Just going to flex on you here. The next clip should be us completing the first portion, of Recipe for Disaster, up to 50 quest points, and access to the other subquests. And that's pretty much where I leave it off. I think I recorded this entire cutscene, but I won't actually make you watch this. I don't know why I recorded it. I'm sure you've seen it 1,000 times, but it's pretty outdated and a little underwhelming. But yeah, I'll cut it here. So we're here in the Motherlode mine, just doing some AFKing. Mining is up to 50 now. Not really going for any specific level there. The only restricting factor is probably these nuggets. So I'll mine enough to get an outfit piece, maybe like 30 or 40 nuggets. We'll throw it in the house, call it a day. Shout out to UIM Arcantos, first in-game message supporting the videos, so that's awesome to see. And we are probably going to continue questing after we're done AFKing. It'd be really nice to rush fairy rings just for a really easy, really overpowered mode of transportation. And that's the reason that I have this uncut ruby and this uncut diamond that I'm keeping. One of the perks of AFK mining, I guess. Because if you didn't know, the Fairy Tale Part 1 quest, whenever you make the magic secateurs, it has a list of items, potential items that your account can randomly roll on. So you have to roll on 3 of the items, and some of them can be a real bitch to get. And these are 2 of the worst ones. So I'm just going to keep them in my inventory just in case. And yeah, so fairy rings and just a bunch of other beginner quests to start getting our total level up. Let's get to it. There's the Nature Spirit quest done. We got 2 quest points, 3,000 crafting experience, 2,000 hit point, 2,000 defense experience. Oh, that's actually our first little spout of defense experience. Took us up from level 1 to 13. 60 quest points total. I did this as a prerequisite for Fairy Tale Part 1 to be able to get fairy rings. Might seem a little random, but we got to do Lost City in order to do Fairy Tale Part 1. A lot of you probably already knew that, but kind of threw me for a curve. So I went and did some wood cutting and did some fire making over near the Ardoin Monastery, and got ourselves up to 36 wood cutting as a requirement for this quest, and up to 39 fire making. Also, I believe this is going to be the first clip with the new mic and sound setup. So if things sound a little off, please forgive me. I am very new to this and am working on adjustments as I go. So we're going to go ahead and do this quest. I know I have to go to Entrina for it, so I kind of whittled down my inventory to things that are going to be acceptable to take. I know the steel axe I'm going to have to drop, but I decided to keep that since I needed to start the quest to find the leprechaun. The silver sickle, I'm kind of reluctant on getting rid of, just because it is a potential required item for Fairy Tale Part 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can leave this on a table somewhere while I go to Entrina. It'll stay for 10 minutes, and hopefully that's enough time to go kill the tree spirit, get back and pick it up. If not, oh well, rest in peace. We'll just make another one if we need it. The Prospector Helmet and the Graceful, I should be able to take it since it doesn't have any armor value. But if I'm required to store this stuff, so be it. I'll just run over to my house in Remington from the Port Sarum docks. Really not too far. The cash, the gems, the runes, these are what I'm going to use to kill the spirit. Everything else I should be able to take, except for maybe the Chronicle, which, again, who cares? I can just destroy it, buy it back for 300 coins later. So that's the plan. We're going to do Lost City, and then I believe we're actually going to do Fairy Tale Part 1 after this quest. So, yep, that's that. Alright, so we went upstairs here in Brian's shop, the axe shop here. We're just going to see if we can put this on the table. It doesn't seem like we can. So unfortunately, that's going to be a drop. Which is okay. I mean, the likelihood of getting this is, I guess, about the same as each of the gems individually, so it would suck, but I wouldn't really have to go too far out of my way to get it back. So, rest in peace, bless Silver Sickle. Hopefully I don't need you. So I wasn't able to get on the boat. Not sure what It was. I think you can probably take graceful there. I might be wrong, but it could have also been the prospector helmet. So we're just going to go ahead and store both. Save myself a trip just in case it is both. And I made sure that it wasn't the enchanted jewelry as well. Like I dropped it and tried to board again, but just wasn't working out. So we're going to go ahead and store that. With the prospector, once I store this helmet, I'm not going to be able to take it back out until I have the entire set. So once this helmet goes in, it should give me a warning. Yep, as an ultimate Ironman, you won't be able to withdraw this item again until you've stored the complete set, including items that you don't seem to own at present. So it's just warning me exactly what I just said. So we'll go ahead and deposit it because it really isn't a big deal. We'll get the full outfit eventually, and then we'll be able to take advantage of it once we have it. So yeah, those are stored. We'll head back over to Port Sarim and see if those monks will let me on their boats now. All right, we made it to the tree spirit. Health got pretty low. Luckily, I got the axe in one zombie kill. Otherwise, I probably would have had to come back because I completely forgot that I would need food because my defense is still pretty shit. So yeah, killed him. Everything worked out. We'll go ahead and gather our Draymond branch. I don't believe I won't be able to do the recipe for disaster section where you like crush this for cinnamon or whatever. I won't be able to do that for a while. I think I have to do like Legends quests, so I'll be making another trip back here. We'll do that. So we cut this, make our Draymond staff. Go ahead and wield that bad boy. Look at that. That's going to get us around everywhere. But now we have to actually go to... we have to get out of here. Luckily we have our jewelry. Or actually, I'll just home teleport because that'll be closer to where we need to be. We need to get to the Lumberj Swamp to actually get into the Lost City. And Lost City is complete. Gives us 3 quest points, access to the moon, 63 quest points total, and we'll be able to do Fairy Tale Part 1 finally. And free up some inventory space, get rid of this diamond and this ruby. See what we actually need from our randomized list of objects to make our secateurs. Pretty strange here. At the Necromancer, he's given me the list of items that I need to acquire in order to make the magic secateurs. Secateurs, however you say that. And they're all Mortmire related. I've never had it like this before. I don't know what the odds are. I'm pretty sure it's random what you get. They don't stick to a theme generally. But I have to get a pear, a stem, and a mushroom from the Mortmire Swamp, all of which I think can be obtained by casting Bloom near one of the dead logs. So, got to get my sickle back. Kind of unfortunate. I did end up needing that, but I had to drop it. Kind of the nature of the game. So, we'll go and craft another one of those. Probably head to Ardoin Market to get a silver bar. And yeah, Ardoin to get a silver bar. Probably my house to get the mold, and then I'll smith it wherever is most convenient. Okay, we did the thing. We got the magic secateurs. Nature Spirit enchanted them for us after collecting the items. And in case you were curious, these are storable within the Tool Leprechaun, so we'll have these forever on the account. But for now, we're going to use it to murder a Tanglefoot. And I will probably just sell these gems off to a general store. I don't think they sell too much in their uncut form. Maybe I'll just end up dropping them along with the Silver Circle Blessed. Don't need that anymore, so I'll be dropping it for a second time. Off to the fight. Alright, here we are. Geared up, looking like a unit. Got our secateurs in hand. Our completely undeserved, unearned Ultimate Ironman equivalent of iron armor. Headed through these tunnels. I honestly don't know how this is going to go. I have a full inventory of cakes. I freed up as much inventory space as I could because I know my defense is dog shit and I know my stats just aren't ideal. Like my attack is okay and my farming is 12, which I don't know. I guess your damage is based on your farming, but this dude's 111. Like look at him. And I have some tiles marked from last time I did this on my group Ironman account, and I just remember getting shredded. Like I think you can kind of do this thing as long as you have run where you can kind of flinch him because you're just going outside of his aggro zone over there. But then you have to be like really quick in getting him again, otherwise he just kind of runs too far away and it completely destroys your run. So we got all these cakes, we got a full run energy bar. We're gonna try to make this work. I'll do this live right here. Let's just hope and pray, I guess. Thoughts and prayers. Okay, starting off with a nice 2, but holy fuck, yep. See, that takes it outside of his aggro range, and then what I gotta do is I just gotta keep doing this, but I gotta do it quick enough so that he doesn't stray too far away. And yeah, it looks like this will be pretty easy. I'll just throw my prayers on. Maybe I'll take the defensive one off, because that'll just waste it if I'm not getting hit. Alright, so 15% energy gone. He's... Yeah, we probably got this. I think this will be okay. I'll just keep you here live. Maybe I'll speed it up. Oh, might take a hit. Nope, you're good. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Cool, this is it. I'll see you when he's close to dead, because this is probably going to take a while. Here we are coming up to the end here. Any one of these hits now. I'm not sure what my max hit was throughout this, but I'm averaging a 2. I can probably hit a 3. But right here at the end, see how sometimes he just wanders off that way. And I've got no energy potions, no stamina, so if I were to run out of run, that would have been bad. But there it is. Tanglefoot down. Oh, these guys are aggro now. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go cure the queen. And there it is, quest complete. Just handed off the secateurs to the Fairy Godfather. I'm sure he'll put them in the right hands. 2 quest points, 3,500 farming experience, 2,000 attack experience, 1,000 magic experience, and some magic secateurs. 65 quest points total. And that means that we can go ahead and start Fairy Tale Part 2 and get up to the point where we can unlock fairy rings. Let's see what levels we got. 21 farming, hell yeah. That's pretty good. I was in the teens, like 13 or something, 12 or 13. Only level. Oh well. Still good. Alright, we started the quest, Fairy Tale Part 2. Part of the quest is waiting 5 minutes for whatever reason, so I'm just going to head over here to my house portal in Remington. First we'll talk to the leprechaun, store our secateurs for who knows. I don't know when my first herb run's going to be, but until then, I guess. And clear up some inventory space that way. We destroyed our Ultimate Ironman armor, and we're going to go ahead and get our graceful back, just to be a little more efficient during the questing. I got to the point in Fairy Tale Part 2 where I can start using the fairy rings to try to find the secret hideout for the queen. So first time using the fairy rings. I'm pretty sure this means that I just have them unlocked. I'll check after I put this this whole little code in for the hideout, but I'm pretty sure I'm at the point where I have them unlocked. What's next? DJ Q. Okay, took me nowhere. Last one should be AJS. Okay, and I'm here at the hideout. I'll go talk to Fairy Nuff. Getting a lot of music tracks. Yeah. Talk to her again, I guess. Okay. So at this point, it wants me to pickpocket the Fairy Godfather, and that's where I kind of reach a wall in the quest where I don't have a high enough thieving level, farming level, or herbal level to continue. But we'll go ahead and go to Xanaris like it wants us to, and then we'll try to put in a random code that I remember off the top of my head. Let's see, AKS for filled up hills, right? And yep, there we go. We got them unlocked. Nice. Alp should be Lighthouse. That's a really important one. I actually use this general store quite a bit. It's just kind of a go-to one for my other Ultimate Ironman, but obviously I can't get in there because I have it in the quest, but there's a really good general store up there with a lot of general stuff. That's just good for this account, or will be good for this account once I've done Lighthouse. But Yeah, that's it. Fairy rings. That's pretty huge. That is one of the most overpowered modes of transportation unlocked for an early account. Even for late game accounts, it's overpowered once you have the fairy rings in your house. Just easy access. Yeah, a lot of my progress, probably after I do the majority of the quests, is going to be going towards making it so that I don't have to hold this staff, basically. So a good milestone with these fairy rings is going to be the Lunar Isle quest, Lunar Diplomacy, because that'll get me the Drayman Staff, or not the Drayman Staff, this is the Drayman Staff. It'll get me the Lunar Staff, which, if you don't know, it goes to Purdue's shop, the dude that with the big-ass backpack, tiny dude, big-ass backpack, who sells you all of your untradables back. It goes to him, and you can buy it for 60k, and mid to later game-ish, that's going to be really nice, because as of now, if I need to get rid of this staff, the way that I have to get it back is basically doing Lost City again. I have to go onto Entrana with no armor, no weapons. I have to kill one of the zombies for an axe, chop the tree, and cut it into a branch. So that is my only way of getting this back. But once Lunar Diplomacy is done, the Lunar Staff goes into Purdue's shop, and I can buy it for 60k. And then obviously, even better, is once the Lumberage and Drainer Diary is completely done, you don't need a staff at all to use the fairy rings. So that is the most ideal for this account. But obviously, really high requirements, really far in the future. This is what we have. This is it. Next, I think, now that I have a really good mode of transportation, I think I am going to have to end up dropping this, because there are some quests where you need, like, no items on you at all. Like, what is it? The White Knight quest line, recruitment drive. Literally, I think you have to be a girl, and you have to have no items on you whatsoever. So that's kind of on the horizon. But before I do that, I kind of want some defense levels. So I'm thinking I start the Camelot quest line, the Holy Grail quest line, to get some defense levels. And other than that, I think I'll be doing some questing with my girlfriend. I'm trying to kind of do Recipe for Disaster with her. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, just freed Merlin. That should be quest complete any second now. Oh, nope, gotta go talk to Arthur. Cool. Awkward now, bear with me. If I could just figure my life out. Okay. There's quest complete. Alright, 6 quest points. We got Excalibur awarded to us. 71 quest points total. And this means that we can go do Holy Grail. Alright, we got to go to Entrana again. This time it's just to have a conversation with the monk there. So we're going to kind of Mission Impossible our shit. We're literally just going to drop what we can't take on the ground. Actually, no, I need to go to my house and deposit my graceful. Because I'm pretty sure that's what was stopping me from going last time. So I'll go deposit my graceful, and then I'll probably put my shit on the table upstairs in Brian's house here. He'll be accommodating. That being the Drayman Staff, the Excalibur, and the Ardougne Cloak, if it'll let me put it on the table. If not, I'll just leave it at the dock. Sail there, talk to him, sail back. It should be. These are all untradeable items, so there shouldn't be any, except for the staff. So there really should be any issue. If somebody takes the staff, like, who cares, really? So that's what we're doing. That's kind of a roadblock. Okay, never mind. I just Googled it, just because I really wanted to know, personally. Apparently, graceful is allowed there. I guess what was stopping me last time was probably the mining helmet for whatever reason. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of solve this mystery ourselves. Kind of narrow it down for the future and for you guys, because that's some good information to know. Like what exactly you can and can't take to this place. So let's go to Brian's. Let's put the stuff on a table that's not going to be allowed for sure. If we can, hopefully we can. Last time, I think it has to be tradable to put it on a table. Yeah. So, actually, that's probably a good idea for our staff. I just gotta remember to come and grab it. So that'll be there for 10 minutes. This stuff will be on the ground for like 3 minutes, I think, before it disappears. So we'll head over to these monks here. we will drop. We're gonna have to sail back, so we'll drop our stuff literally on the tile that we cross the gangplank onto. So drop these. Take boat. Yeah, we can take our graceful. Cool. Good to know in the future. Kind of odd that the mining helmet wasn't allowed, but graceful was. Like, even though the mining helmet has no armor value, kind of. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, their coding is a little weird with some items. Maybe they just made an exception to graceful because it was so inconvenient for people. I don't know. But here we go. Talk to this boy. Yeah. Skip on through this. We got stuff on the ground. Looks like we're good. Next step is to go to McGruber's Woods. Or McGruber, however. Take me back to Port Sarim, please. And everything should be on the ground. Yep. Easy. And then we'll go grab our staff. I probably could have left my staff on the ground, but you don't know what these guys, they're fucking dunking on birds. You can't trust those people. Cool. Staff's still here. Snag it. We good. This is going to be our first time using fairy rings for a utility function. We need to get back to Camelot, so I went ahead and monastery teleported, and that's going to be our closest fairy ring teleport for a long time. As you can see, monastery right here, fairy ring right here. Pretty simple. Not the most convenient, but we don't really have access to law runes yet, so it's what we got. So we're going to go ahead and configure, and we're going to try to head up to, where do we want to be? Kind of south of Sinclair Mansion. So let's look on the map, see what the actual code is, because I have not input it before, and it's not one that I have memorized. So we want to get here to the castle, and instead of walking all the way up there, we're going to ferry ring to CJR. So let's go ahead and put that in. Sinclair Mansion, perfect. And there we go. First time using fairy rings to our benefit. Many more to come. Holy Grail done. 2 quest points, 11,000 prayer experience, 15,300 defense, and 73 total quest points. So that should give us a lot of levels. Really nice quest to have done. Good chunk of prayer, 32. And 32 defense, look at that. So prayer-wise, we pretty much just filled out this entire row right here. We've got protect item now. We have a new range boosting, that's 10%, nice. A new magic boosting, and defense and strength, cool. Not quite 2 protection prayers, but that's a good place to be. And obviously we've more than doubled our defense experience and more than doubled our level. So the next quest that we're going to be doing is recruitment drive. This is a very limiting quest for Ultimate Ironman because, well, you're just not able to. Most of your account, you're just not able to drop everything you have, right? At least at the start. Like I don't have access to any kind of death storage, so that we're not locked out of this quest before we start getting items that we actually want to keep forever. We're going to go ahead and knock this one out because it does require you to have a completely empty inventory. And it looks like I need to do Black Knight's Fortress first, so that is where we're going to go next. So Black Knight's Fortress into recruitment drive. Okay, there's Black Knight's Fortress done. 3 quest points, 2,500 coins, and the ability to do recruitment drive, most importantly. So we'll go ahead and start that quest. Change our gender to a female. In that order. I think if I were to change to a female now, I wouldn't get refunded for it, which isn't too big a deal because I mean, look at this stack. But anyways, let's just go knock that quest out. Well, I say that, but there's a lot of prep that's going to have to go into that, honestly. Well, I'm going to have to store my graceful because I have to have a completely empty inventory. So I'm going to have to drop all of my food. All the stuff I've gathered. This Excalibur's got to go too. I can always get that back from Lady of the Lake. if I want it. It's a nice defense boost with the special attack and all that. Actually, it's probably the first weapon with the special attack. But so yeah, for Camelot, we'll have to drop these runes. The sellback value for these runes is like 1 GP each, and that drops off after you sell like 50 of them, less than that. So realistically, we'll just drop these on the ground. The Drayman Staff, that does suck. I'm going to have to do like an entire quest to get that back, but that's going to be a common theme. So staff gone, because that gets deleted. Like anytime I die on accident or whatever, or on purpose, that's just gone, and I have to go get it back. So yep, the cloak, easy to get back. Sword, this beginner clue, actually, I don't know. I got this from the Black Knight Titan. It wants me to go to Reldo. I really don't feel like doing it, especially since the uniques, all it is cosmetics. There are only 3 cosmetics from beginner clues that will actually benefit this account, and that's very, very short term. And what I'm talking about is the ornament kits for the Rune Scimitar. It makes them storable. So like if I were to get a Rune Scimitar and I attached an ornament kit from a beginner clue scroll, I would be able to store that in my house in the beginner clue scroll section. So a potential storable weapon, but honestly, I hate doing beginner clue scrolls. I think that they're just fucking garbage. Like this clue scroll could be 1 step, but it could still take longer than a medium clue. Like it's just ridiculous. Like with Charlie the Tramp and the skill steps, no, I'm just not on board with these. So yeah, I'm probably gonna drop this too. I just convinced myself I'm gonna drop it. The cash stack, I'm gonna have to take over to. I'm storing my money in Nightmare Zone now, I believe. So I'll take it over there, and I'll keep my Chronicle for now because I'll need to teleport back to this region. And yeah, we'll just get ready to do the quest. Just finishing up this Enter the Abyss mini quest. I know it's a little random. That's a pretty common theme with this. But I was in the middle of gathering some stuff, some ingredients to make dyes, to do Goblin Diplomacy, to then do Lost Tribe, because those are both prerequisites for the Wanted quest, which is one of the quests that I'm going to be doing with my girlfriend. So I just figured I'd just knock all these out before completely clearing my inventory of everything. So that's kind of the mindset. So we're here. We're about done with this. We just had to teleport to all kinds of different... we had to teleport to the Runescence place from 3 different locations. And this should be it now. Yeah, okay. So that's it now. We get a little bit of runecrafting experience. I don't really want to talk to him, so we'll see what that gets us to. From level 5 to level 11. 2 air runes from 1 essence. Pretty huge. Go ahead and drop that. We don't need the pouch right now, so we'll go ahead and drop that too. If I ever want it back, I can go and kill leeches in the abyss, and I can get there with my fancy Drayman Staff. There's Goblin Diplomacy done. Super easy non-member quest, given a lot of quest points. 5 with 200 crafting experience, huge, and a gold bar. I'll probably just drop that. 81 quest points total, and now we're on to Lost Tribe, I believe. Yeah. Lost Tribe quest done. 1 quest point, 3,000 mining experience, a Ring of Life, and access to the Dorgeshan mine. What that gives us access to is the bone weapon shop, so that we can use a bone crossbow in the future whenever our range level is high enough. We'll get it high enough through questing later. And yeah, that is just a prerequisite for the Wanted quest, which comes after the Recruitment Drive quest. So just falling in line with the White Knight quest line. Alright, there's Recruitment Drive done. 1 quest point, 1,000 prayer experience, herb lore, and agility experience. The ability to have my respawn points set to Falador, which might be better for suiciding in the future. And it gave me an initiate helmet, which I can store in the house. 83 quest points total. Really good all-around quest to have done. 33 prayer, 21 herb lore. Cool, some nice levels. Before doing anything else, let's head upstairs into the furnace room. This is where I put some of the like the leftover cash and my Ring of Dueling and my games necklace. That quest didn't take more than 10 minutes, so these were easily hit up here. Luckily no goblin came and gobbled them up. But yeah, recruitment drive, super great to have done, just because... Oh, did I just drop that? Yeah, okay. Just because, well, it's, like I said before, it's incredibly restricting. So, like, if I were to go off and grab something, like, say I got a Rune Scimitar, right? Well, I guess I could have just put it on the table upstairs, or if I didn't want to risk it, just get the quest done first, you know? It required an empty inventory space, an empty equipment tab, so it's just a hassle to deal with. Like, the longer you wait to do this quest as an Ultimate Ironman, the more of a hassle it is. So, it's out of the way, it's done, and I'll do some research to see if I can find any other quests that are as restricting. A lot of the Entrana ones will be good to have done, but even those, like, if it comes to it, I can just suicide for those, you know. But I'm also a girl, and I got, I'm a girl. I spent 3,000 to become a girl, and I waited until after I started the quest so that I could get this voucher, and this will get me my 3,000 back because, you know, funds are tight. But yeah, it's great. If I wanted to, I could sell this helmet since it's pretty useless and I have the requirements to do Wanted anyways. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Wanted is what you need to upgrade to Proselyte over the Initiate. Could be wrong, but I think that's the case. But yeah, either way, great to have done. Okay, we're on our way to the Makeover Mage to turn ourselves back to a boy, a real boy. And I realized I was wrong. It is not Wanted that gives you access to Proselyte. It's Slug Menace, which I'm kind of far off from doing. I think you needed something like 30 rune crafting, which is probably a couple years off. But so not Slug Menace. So I will probably end up getting full Initiate just for now, because if you look, the defensive stats on this are actually pretty fucking decent. Like, that's the helmet. So the body's going to be so much better. And plus it gives a mean prayer bonus. So I think this is going to kind of be our go-to outfit while we're doing these beginner level quests. If I ever need to get beefy, you know, there's a fight coming my way, I'll just snag this out of the house and be good to go. Alright, we got ourselves the, well, first of all, we got ourselves set back up after having to clear our inventory. We got our Drayman staff back, got our Graceful on for more quest. And we went ahead and completed the set for the Initiate armor. As you can see, it cost 10k and 8k respectively for the two pieces. So really not too bad for what it gives overall. I'll put it on, show you the stats. So pretty decent defensive stats. I think it's comparable to Mithril because I know Proselyte is comparable to Adamant, so I'm guessing it's just a step down. Except, of course, it has this beefy prayer bonus, plus 14 for the whole set, which is pretty amazing. We'll be using it for pretty much any starter quest that we do. I might, since we have this quest done, I might look into getting a tier 40 weapon, possibly a Rune Scimitar. I've been leaning kind of towards the Baronite Mace, which if you don't know what that is, I don't blame you. It's that new non-member content. It came out with Below Ice Mountain. I think it's the newest non-member quest. There's that whole Camdozel area under Ice Mountain that you can go to, and you can do the whole mining and the fishing activity, and you can kill some golems under there. And you basically just assemble this mace, which is like a tier 40 mace that does crush damage, and it's pretty on par with the Rune Scimitar. I don't think it's as good in most situations, but I don't know. I kind of want to go with something different with this account. It's an item I haven't used, and you know, I just kind of want to grab that unique item. I don't think it's storable in the house either. The Rune Scimitar does have the potential to be stored, but because of my hate for beginner clues, it's not likely that I'll be able to do that anyways. So, and tier 40 weapons are not going to be kept for very long anyways, because as soon as I do Monkey Madness, we're going to have access to the Dragon Scimitar. And that's a pretty early level account, you know, or early level quest. So, but we do need a weapon to grind up to 60 attack with, and that's probably going to be the Baronite Mace. So, as far as what's next on the agenda for questing, I might continue with the White Knight questline. I got the requirements to do Wanted, even though that's not the quest that you need for Proselyte. I might just do it anyways, just because, you know, it was something I was gunning towards, and I might as well finish it. And maybe I'll look into the requirements for Slug Menace to actually be able to get the Proselyte. See what the best quests, just the quickest method to get there. Because obviously at this stage, any experience that you get on your account, you should prioritize any quest that gives you that experience. So we'll look into it, see what quests we need to do, and get to it. So I am going to end the video here, I've decided. It's a pretty decent stopping point. We've got a new set of armor to go into our armor case. We're in between quests, and we're set up to do more of them. So, and the video is already getting kind of long, and it's been a while since I have put a new video out for you guys. I am sorry for that. I've been doing some stuff in real life. Buddy of mine just got back from deployment, been hanging out with him, helping him with his house and all that. And I've actually been setting up my my office area to better suit recording, to improve the sound quality for you guys. So all that's been getting done. Now I should have more time to actually record and get these out at a better rate for you. So with that said, I'm going to leave it here. Really appreciate you watching. If you liked it, do what you want, and I'll see you in the next one.